Hi everybody, I'm Alex Garrett with Queens College Athletics. With me today is the women's head basketball coach, Bet Naumovski. Bet, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Alex.
So first off, Bria Jackson, irreplaceable, but I'm sure you could see some leaders on the team building early on in practice.
Absolutely. Definitely Bria is irreplaceable. We don't have another Bria Jackson this year, regretfully. Having said that, she comes around once every 10 years. But Melissa Gardner, our graduate student, Division I transfer from Canisius, is definitely stepping up in that role. And we have big expectations for Melissa.
And obviously, last year you get to the quarterfinals. What steps do you do to build upon that playoff push?
You know, I think we have a little more talent than we did last year. Obviously, we were heavily dependent on Bria last year. I think we have a little bit more of a well-rounded team, and I think we're prepared to take at least one more step forward this year.
And obviously, you have returning players and reigning ECC Rookie of the Year, Kristen Korzaminski. What do you expect of her, as well as Matt coming back from injury and Liz Gully later in the season?
Yeah, I mean, Kristen is, I know it's very hard to believe that she's very unassuming, but she is one of our go-to girls, and she just steps up every single year. She's very, very bright, very, very skilled, and I just expect Kristen to take the next step in maturing as a sophomore. Mac is progressing every single day. She's not at 100% from her ACL, but she's probably about 80 to 90%. She will step in when conference play gets here, and I think that she will be a dominant force in the paint. Liz Gully is a grinder. She's a detail girl. She will definitely add to our depth. We can't wait to get her back.
And obviously, what are your thoughts on the conference going into this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very different conference this year. A lot of big shakeups, many new coaches. The bulk of the talent from last year has graduated and moved on, so I'm not sure what to expect. I think it's anyone's to win or lose this year. I'm actually excited to get going.
And finally, what are your overall expectations for the team with a bunch of these new girls, with the returning players as well?
You know, right off the bat, I think our very first goal is just to start gelling and building some chemistry as a group with 5 new players. But I do hope that we can take one step further, at least one step further this year in the playoffs, potentially get to the semifinal or championship game this year.
All right, well, Bet, thanks for joining us today, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Alex. Appreciate having you.
Take care.